Hello friends and fellow gamers, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. So far we've gotten started up, we've done a few tiers here for research, and we did our storage facility here, so we're making a whole bunch of supplies. We have a whole bunch of lines running in, we can expand this as we go, everything is all good. We even got our ticket machine going over there too, and it's making tickets. So the game's run a little while here in between episodes, so I've accumulated some materials, and we are good to go to advance. So we got to unlock some tiers here today. So looking at my milestones here, guys, we've unlocked almost everything except for jump pads. This one here is actually real easy. I have to make these by hand. We're not actually automating those ones yet. But our next step here is to build the giant space elevator. So what we're going to do for now is actually build it and then probably deconstruct it when it gets in the way and put it somewhere much better in the long run. So let's take a look here at our build menu. We got our space elevator. Wow, we're gonna have all of the materials we need for this ready already. I'm gonna get those together. One space elevator coming right up. This thing is absolutely huge, so we're gonna plant it right there on the ground, and it's gonna take us a few moments to build here. Look at all those supplies flying from our pockets. We can fit a lot up in there. And there she goes. So we should see the space elevator coming down here. It's going to attach this thing and it will be good to go. But that is a long animation, and honestly, I've seen it too many times and I don't really care to wait around to see it here. Oh, wow, it's gotten a little quicker. Okay, never mind. We're good. Look at that, it's gonna lock in and bang. I love the animations in this game. They're absolutely superb. So now we should have ourselves more tiers here unlocked to get more things. Let's get this done. Now the first thing too is we're gonna take these machines here, we're gonna upgrade them as soon as possible, and we're also gonna upgrade our lines here, because if we take a look, our conveyor belts, if we take a look, our Mark 1 can move up to 60 resources per minute. And how many are we pumping out of this one here? 120. So even before we upgrade this thing to Mark 2, we need to upgrade our lines at least into the building and then around. Because as you can see, it's not fast enough. The resources are getting split up over here. We could be producing more faster. Alright, Hubba, what do you have for us here? Oh, we got to complete the space elevator phase 1. Oh, damn, I thought that was build the space elevator. Ah, ouch. Okay, so we are going to unlock jump pads just for fun, so we have them here eventually. And so we got to complete phase 1. We got to build 50 of those computers. I forget what those damn things are called. Okay, if we look in here, this is real easy. Press O. It brings up this log here. You can go to your inbox. These are messages that you received. You can go back and read them if you need to. Tutorials here, guys, if you need to go back and read those. But you can also look up different things like equipment, buildings, and parts up in here. And it says smart plating. So we need to make 50 of these to complete phase 1 of the space elevator. And in order to make a smart plating, we need 1 reinforced iron plate and 1 rotor. So we got to make ourselves a big old factory just to make smart plating. And I do believe once we have that together and done, we don't need it for the next phase. We can actually direct those over to the ticket machine and make lots and lots of tickets. Now let's go take a look here before we do anything else. I want to see how many iron plates we have, because I would like to pump up our production as fast as possible. They're in this machine right here, this storage. We only have 16. What is happening here? Oh, yes, I grabbed them, guys. I'm panicking. I'm like, where is our production? But yeah, you can tell this thing here, it's hurting for supplies, right? We got to get more going on over here. Let's look at this machine here. It seems to actually be producing. Oh, it slowed down there. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have to get more on these lines, and if possible, maybe a second one of these in here. That's why I left some space. Now, I looked at this and I realized, if anyone else has noticed, this system here is a little redundant. It goes around in a circle, and the only place it goes is into this machine here. So I'm gonna get rid of this. So I've taken the plates we've had, or I had, and I was able to upgrade all the way from the miner all the way over here and into this machine. So we should be looking pretty good here. It is stacking. We are good to go on that front. So what we're going to do is actually copy this smelter right here. I love the new building options, by the way. Building is so much smoother now. In Satisfactory, you're able to flip across stuff pretty quickly, slap things together pretty fast. And it looks like that's going to run right into our pole. And because I'm picky, I'm not going to put it there. I'll put it right here. There we go. So we've effectively doubled our production here of iron ingots going into our iron plate machines here. Now, if I could just Mario my way up here. Perfect. Okay, so this is overflowing here a little bit because it took me a few seconds to get everything together. But as you can see, we are producing much more material now, which is pretty damn awesome, and it's still flying down this chain. We're using it up just as fast as it can come in. So this one here, it actually looks like it's struggling a bit to keep up, but is keeping up. A little bit of a delay. That's okay though. And this one over here, could be losing its buffer if that first one's not doing so well. Whatever. You know what? It's producing. It's doing what it needs to do. We are good to go here. So yeah, look at the plates coming in. They're coming in like crazy over here. We are almost full up on screws. So, oh, okay. So this side's going to get backed up over here, and it'll allow more ingots to come in here, and we're good to go. Okay, so it looks like we are actually at max plate production of 20 per minute. And we're looking pretty damn good on this side here. So we need 12, 8, 9. So it's not very efficient. We'd have to get more iron plates going in here. If I built another constructor back here, we could probably pull that off if I put this machine just in the plates. Alright, now this is officially turning into some factory spaghetti, but it all goes to the same place. Right here, we're going to have to make a little bit of a hallway so we can go down here, maybe a path along the side of the building, get in and out a little easier. But we're looking pretty good. I would like to see us get up to that 5 per minute that machine is capable of producing. Let's see how we're doing on power here. Getting a little close to capacity, but we're still looking pretty good here. And it looks like we're banking up on iron plates, so we are running efficiently at least. We're not having pauses in between production, because I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a startup time if it doesn't continue. So if it stops, it has to like whir up a little bit, and then it starts producing again. But if it's already going, it doesn't have that startup time every single time. Anyway, this thing now looks like it's running full blast. We are good to go, and it might be, it might balance itself out here in the long run with the screws and the plates. Who knows? As long as we're making iron plates, we are good to go. Or reinforced iron plates, I should say. Okay, well, now that that is over, let's take a look here at our production. This one is gaining. That one has 50 in it. And this one has 23. Okay, so we are good on our basic resources for now. Now what we have to do is build ourselves a Smartplate Factory. And I gotta find a good place to do this. There is the iron node we're gonna use for this factory. So right over here I think is our best bet. Right over in this open field right here. It's very, very nice. Got to fill it up with building. And there is the last foundation. So I laid us down a pretty hefty floor system here with a little bit of an entranceway right beside our temporary power plant. So now what I got to do is I'm going to go to satisfactorycalculator.net. I think that's still a thing. Go and check it out. And I'm going to map myself out a little bit of a factory here so we can do it smart and efficiently. Self-corrected. It's satisfactory-calculator.com. So this should actually be rather simple. It's not going to be 100% efficient because we cannot clock machines yet. I think I need to do some research in order to get that done. Find myself a couple power slugs and whatnot. But for now, we'll just worry about getting our main stuff building, and then we'll go and get all of that stuff unlocked and worried about. So now my objective is to bring this extra iron node that's not being used, this one right over here. We're actually going to disassemble that and turn it around and bring it over to this building right over here. It's just wearing up, powering up, and soon we will be producing some iron ingots. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. I don't remember ever really seeing that. That might actually be a new animation. Whoa, it goes right into the ground. Oh, that's really super neat. I love the little details in this game. This development team is a plus. And there we go. So we have some iron going on the way. So according to my diagram here, it says we only need 23.25 units per minute of iron ore. So I only used our cheap Mark 1 conveyor belts here. There's no point in using 2 because we don't need that much. All right, let's go up here, and I'm going to start setting the groundwork here for our Smartplate Factory. By the way, I had to run over here to grab some more of the good old concrete and our machine. Our fix-it coupons, we're up to 6 already. Just pumping one of these here, one at a time, every now and then. See, it really won't take too long at all. And you know what? I'm going to make myself a path now. This is getting frustrating. So we are now producing some iron ingots if I actually loaded up the machine properly. And from there, we need to go into one constructor making iron plates, which will go right into an assembler. And then we need to make another constructor here making iron rods, which will then be diverted, split in two, and go into an assembler. And then one has to make screws, and those screws will be split in two to go to both assemblers. So that's going to be a little bit of figuring out here, but I do believe we can get this done in actually a way smaller footprint than I had laid down. But that's okay, because we can also use the space to build more stuff that we need. It's never a loss. All right, I'm gonna start getting some of this mumbo jumbo down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have it, Smartplate Production. So this took me a little bit, but I got it all together. Didn't use up nearly the amount of space I laid down, about half of it actually, which is pretty damn cool. But we are now making ourselves some smart plating. This factory didn't take up as much of a footprint as I thought it would have, which is a win in my opinion. Let's go up here a little bit. Nice, and go slow around the top. Look at the top. There we go. If you go up these too fast, you go flying off the other side, and well, if you're up high, it's not a good time at all. So as you can see, I've done some funky stuff here to keep everything nice and organized and in a tighter space. This here, I like to do this for buildings like this that I know are doing one thing and will do one thing only, and I won't really have to renovate this or expand it, right? This is good enough. This is good to go. Over here, that's why I left the layout kind of broad and, you know, for expansion, and it worked out. We're getting a whole bunch of reinforced iron plates. I had to up my power production, by the way. All of my plants are on now, just to handle this amount of production, but we are good to go. Look at this, guys. Isn't that satisfying seeing those go? Let's do this. Let's use the photo mode, and I do believe middle mouse button. Perfect. Check that out. Oh, I love it. All that flow and motion, it never gets old. So yeah, they just split it up. I like to use these here, the escalators, to move stuff around, up and over things, around things, makes things real easy. So this setup here should get us 1 smart plating per minute. So in 50 minutes, well, 45 now, we should have 50 smart plating sitting in here. Now you can't put these in the sky tower. Holy crap, the space elevator here manually anymore. So all we have to do is make a storage container over there, bring the items over there, and then just put them in with a conveyor belt. Nice and easy. God, I love those animations. That's so cool. But yeah, there we go, guys. So objective achieved, at least with the smart plating here. Let's go ahead and get our tier finished. So we had jump pads done. Oh, guys. One other thing we need to do, I need to get screws, by the way, is I need to go and get some more biofuel. Look at this. We're actually kind of getting low, and I want to make biofuel while I still have power to make that biofuel. It's much easier that way. Just load it in that machinery down there, and it does the rest of the job for you. Just over here filling up on resources to complete our objective. But let's take a look at our storage container. Not this one here. This is our concrete. That's correct. I'm actually going to go ahead and take that. But if we look in our storage container, we have 182 reinforced iron plates. That definitely pumped up the production enough to really keep up with the upgrading the lines as we go. Exciting stuff. Okay, and jump pad research, good to go. Well, it's time for me to collect some nature. Well, there's definitely a pod somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. Is it up there? Is that what's going on right now? There is a slug up there, though. Yeah, I don't see this stupid thing. Oh, there's one right there. Maybe that's it. Let's go take this stupid thing out. Here we go. There we go. Take that thing out first. And, oh, did we get them all? Oh, well, that was easy. Oh, there's another one over here. Let's go and take this damn thing out. Here we go. Okay, a few got away that time. Definitely? Maybe? Oh, no. Maybe what they do is an attack and do a little bit of damage to you. Alright, well, let's put our nuts in our hands here and get some healing going on. Okay, we have ourselves some more biofuel on the way. And what I've done is actually upgraded these conveyor belts here so that our system can keep up. If we take a look in here, it's running just efficient. As soon as it reaches another 10, just like that, it flips over. It couldn't work out any more perfectly. Okay, so that'll make biofuel for us here much, much quicker as well. So enough of that for now. Let's go ahead and have some fun here. I'm going to build in some walls around this facility, I think. Okay, now all we have is basic walls, so it really feels like a closed-in facility here, but that is okay. Now we can build more foundations on top of this and have it actually look like a building and maybe put more factories on top of a smaller footprint, right? I think that is a good idea. We can cordon off and pardon. We can portion off each factory as it stands. Okay, anyway, we've got a whopping 24 smart plating already. So in the meantime, what we're going to do while we wait, we're going to go and try to get ourselves some slugs. So we can build up. Let's go ahead and cheat up to that slug over there with some conveyor poles. Oh, appears we have some friends here again. Ouch. Okay, well that hurt. And it looks like it's probably up there. So let's see if we can get up this thing here without them. Oof. Yeah, those do some mean damage. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go for gusto here, guys. Boom. It's done. It is over with. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pick up that. Good to go. And we will grab this blue power slug. Heal up with some nuts. So I've ran across the top here in search of some more power slugs, and I see some more baddies over there. So we're going to kind of avoid this area for now. It seems it's a little too tough for my blood. So I need to get my butt back down there without dying. Is this going to be possible? Oh boy. Damn it. I'm going to have to run all the way back around. I don't like dying. Now that I'm looking around here, this area is kind of familiar. I think I said at the beginning of this Let's Play that I don't think I've built in this area, but that is wrong. I have. I recognize this. I think it's changed a little bit since I've been here. But yeah, we've started out here at one point. Damn. Well, that's not very new. So we need to build ourselves a MAM, which is the research center. That's something we never got to as well. I was kind of just rushing through everything else. So we will pop one of these guys down here and take a look here at what we can research. We got nutrient research. We do have some barrel nuts. I think we do have some bacon kicking around. Don't have any pale berries, so we'll have to try to find some of those. And we do have blue power slugs here. So let's go ahead, research this, and bang! The analysis is done. So from here we can research yellow power shards, slug scanning. Ooh, we should get that one done right away. That way I can find some more for us. And overclock production, which is overclocking. What do you need for that one? You're gonna need a power shard. Okay, so it's makes most sense for me to go and grab a bunch of screws. So fun fact, if you guys haven't played this game for very long, this used to be in here. If you go off in this little side room over here, it used to be tucked right in over the corner, right over in here, and I think I ended up replacing it with the toilet, which is really, really funny. But yeah, it used to be up in here. Now it's a separate building that you need to make. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe so that you can throw one down anywhere you are and do the research you need. But anyway, that changed. Alright, let's go ahead. Do the slug scanning. Gotta start that research. Yeah. Bam. Okay. So we need to build ourselves an object scanner here. We haven't done that yet. Let's hold that down. It's going to take a little bit. Bang, right into our inventory. And now we get to use this like an item. So let's switch that out for our nuts here. Let's get some objects for the nuts. And now we can scan for things here. So I got to remember how to use this menu. Ah, there we go. Just hold the mouse button down and select power slugs. Alright, so looking around. Showing one in this direction somewhere. Okay, so we're getting closer. I'm assuming maybe it's up on that platform right up there. And I gotta keep my eye out for enemies too. Some of them are a little too tough just to stab. Oh, we're super close. Sit on top of one of these things. There it is, right there. We can get that. Sick. Okay, I finally made a first attempt, didn't work, and ended up going through the mountain cliff, and I ended up almost falling to my death, so that was not a good thing, but I should be able to grab this guy now. Perfect, and we can do that other research. They even changed the sound for that thing. That's awesome. And it looks like there may be another one off in that direction somewhere, but we're going to ignore that one for now and get back to our MAM. Okay, so what we need to do is actually turn this thing into a power shard. There we go. So we get one power shard for one blue power slug. Not a bad little trade. And if we come over to do our research here, we can now do overclock production. Damn, I actually should have done this. Next time I'll know. I should have done this before I did this factory up over here. But it's not too late. I can optimize this factory now. Let's go and check this out. I should have access. Yeah, I have access to all this. How close are we to getting our plates? Only 32. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and optimize all this, guys. There we go, guys. So everything is set to get us as close to 1 per minute that we can get without the machines shutting off. So that'll also save us on our power and make our power grid much more stable. So that is pretty awesome. That took very, very, very little time. As you can see, we should have at least something. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, this is all over the place over here, but look at this. Does look like it tidies up at least a little bit. Anyway, it'll never be perfect. At least as long as I'm playing the game. Well, here we have it, folks. We have our compact smart plating factory going full tilt. By next episode, we'll have all the smart plating done so we can start unlocking more tier, get steel, get all that exciting stuff going on, do some exploring. I'm really looking forward to where this game is going. I could sit here and just watch this forever. It's like one of those infinite marble machines. Those things that just keep coming and coming and coming. Pretty damn awesome. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy, let me know down in the comments below. I do love hearing from you. And if you'd like to support me, guys, I'm not putting any ads in the middle of the videos anymore. If you can, at the end of the video or before, a quick watch is much appreciated as a like. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Stay classy, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Do you want?